Hi everyone, this is Valerie with the Sacred Mirror. I wanted to hop on and do a love reading. I got this new deck called the Lover's Path Tarot, and I really, really love it. It has amazing and beautiful imagery. I will try to show you the cards, but this is what it looks like. And then this is the Ace of Arrows card. Okay, hopefully I have my camera angled right where you can see that, okay? So the deck comes with some really neat spread ideas, and so I wanted to try this one spread that shows the past and present of you. So these first two cards over here, I will show them to you, but this is how the spread works. I have two cards for the past and present for you. I have one card for the past and one card for the present for your person, and then the overall potential outcome of the connection, and then the overall lesson or theme is the last card. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with the reading. So in the past for you, we have the Princess of Arrows. The Princess of Arrows. First I wanted to tell you about the suit of arrows in this deck, because the thing that I noticed about this spread is it's all arrows and major arcana that came out for the spread. And so in the book it says the suit of arrows, just as fire is associated with the staves, fire burns us to take action in our lives. Arrows prick our consciousness into awakening. In the Lover's Path Tarot, the suit of arrows is associated with Cupid and Psyche, represented upon awakening, the 20th of the 22 major arcana cards. The myth of Cupid and Psyche depicts how love grants wisdom. Love transforms us just as Cupid's magical arrows transforms all who are struck by them. So I just thought that was pretty cool, how that is how the arrows are explained. So in the past for you, we have the Princess of Arrows, which is usually, this would be like the page in the in a regular tarot deck. But the thing that I see when I look at this card, this is about this has to do with news. This has to do with creating something with words, or something in the book it said about understanding. News that brings sense to a situation. Okay, so in the past, this is your card for the past. So what I see on this card, okay, first I see that this to me is, when it talks about news that brings sense to a situation, this to me represents the healing and the healing and the work that you've done and connecting with the divine to make sense of your situation, to understand your connection with this person that you're connected to. Also, what I see on this card is butterflies, and I see a lot of transformation. And I also notice that it almost looks like she has bandages on her arms. I just look at this card and I just see a lot of healing through transformation. And yeah, that's just the thing that sticks out to me, is healing through transformation. And I see the red stands out too. So a lot of heart healing. A lot of this has to do with, making sense of your feelings, being connected with your feelings, starting to understand what your connection with your person is. And then in the present for your energy, we have the fertility, which is the Empress card reversed. I don't usually read reversals, but however, I always shuffle the deck upright. I try to keep the cards upright, but this card came out and flew out of the deck reversed, so it really needed to be read in reversal. And for the fertility card in this deck, the reversal, it just represents feeling lack and limitation. So it seems like that those of you who are resonating with this reading may be in a place where, in the past you did this healing and you had this understanding, but now you're kind of in this place where you're feeling kind of limited and like things are not really moving forward the way that you want them to. That's the message that I'm getting. Like things are not really moving forward the way that you want them to. And they're not really coming together the way that you want them to. Those are the feelings that I'm getting for you. But I'm going to tell you that Spirit is also telling me to tell you that that's not true. This is just a halt. This is just a standstill. This is actually just this is the energy that they're telling me for this card is delayed. So this energy of fertility, see this couple together, and she's pregnant and he's holding on to her, and there's all the animals and they have the lion and the cats around. This is just delayed. Okay. And not delayed as in it's not really been delayed. It's actually coming in the time, and it will come in the time and come forward in the time that it's supposed to, but it's feeling delayed to you because you're really wanting this connection. You're really wanting things to move forward. So it's feeling delayed to you, but it's really not. You're going to get there. Okay. And then in the past for your person, we have strength. So this is the same as the strength card in the regular tarot. And this is just strength, understanding, compassion. I'm really drawn to the horse on this, really moving through some stuff and coming to understanding are the words that I'm hearing. Moving through some emotional things and gaining strength emotionally. So your person in the past was kind of working on that, trying to gain that strength and that connecting in with their emotions and understanding them and trying to feel strong and trying to actually feel strong enough to be with you, to move forward in the connection. It's like they maybe had to sit back and regroup, whether you're together or not, or taking a break or whatever. In the past, your person really needed to sit back and gather their strength and kind of just go within and figure some stuff out. Okay, and then for the present, we have the 7 of arrows. And if you look and you see her, okay, so you see her holding all the arrows, and then that's Cupid in the, so this is Cupid, yeah. Cupid, he's lying down, right, in the back. And Psyche, she's holding the arrows. So this card is about feeling vulnerable and cautious. If you look, you know, I know that it's usually the divine, you know, feminine. It's usually the feminine who are watching the videos, so it makes sense, you know. Your person right now is really feeling vulnerable, okay, and they're feeling cautious, and they're feeling vulnerable about their emotions. You know, they're wanting to come out of this, and they're wanting to come out of this, and they're wanting to, you know, they're getting ready to move forward, but they are just going to be very cautious and protecting their heart, I'm hearing, because they've been through a lot in the past, and you know, that was one of the reasons. They've been through a lot, and there's been a lot going on with them, so that's one of the reasons that they needed to gain the strength in the past. Okay, and then the potential future or outcome for the relationship, the connection. I had 2 cards fly out of the deck together. It was the Love, which is Isis and Osiris, is the lovers, and the 2 of Arrows. So the 2 of Arrows, it just is about balance, and peace, but it also, so there's this love, right? I mean, it's obvious. The potential, the overall potential for this connection is love. This is the Lovers. This is the, you know, the very strong soulmate union card. This represents a strong partnership, a divine partnership, a, you know, equal. And when I say, I mean a divine equal partnership. Divine love is represented by this card. But this 2 of Arrows also says that there is, you know, balance and peace coming in this connection, but the 2 of you are going to have to confront some emotional issues together, okay? So that you can allow the love to fully blossom. And I mean, that's really a theme here from the past present for you and the past present for your person, especially about emotional issues and balance, and those things are going to need to be confronted. But the thing that I love is that the overall lesson of for this, the overall lesson, the overall theme is the Triumph card, which represents, it's the same as the World in the Tarot, and it represents triumph after difficulties. It represents travel. It represents communication. And I mean, look at these 2 people holding on to one another. This is beautiful. So I just thought it was really cool when I did the spread, because I could see that in the past, and that in this connection there were so many struggles, but then the outcome was this love and the overall theme of the triumph. So it's like a connection that really needed to have to go through all of these changes and all of these trials and all of these emotional things, so that it could balance out and be beautiful and strong. Oh, and on the bottom of the deck, I had the Ace of Arrows, which talks about truth. And the thing I love that it says in the guidebook is it says the Ace of Arrows represents the incisive powers of the heart. I mean, so, you know, how strong is that? I mean, how great is that? I just thought that was really great. Plus, I just think this is a beautiful, beautiful Gorgeous card. And, oh my gosh, under that is the Three of Cups. And under the Three of Cups is the Ace of Staves. And under the Ace of Staves is the Four of Staves, which is the Ace of Wands, the Four of Wands, Twin Flame card, Three of Cups, or Soul Flame. Strong union, strong foundation. So, yeah, really cool. So lots of good stuff going on here in this connection, even though it may seem to have been challenging in the past. What I'm seeing here, and I hear Spirit saying things are about to be very different than what you are seeing in your reality right now. And I want to pull one more card from the Whispers of Love deck to go with this reading, also for an overall message for us. Spirit, can you please, for overall message for those of us that this, or those of you that this reading resonates with. Can I get an overall message from the Whispers of Love? Spirit. This deck is so huge and it's so hard to shuffle. Okay. And, well, I say that, but nothing wants to come out. Oh, okay. Okay, we got two cards that came out together. The first one is a number 2, like attracts like. If you long for more love, be more loving. And the other one is number 7, the only thing that is real is love. Shift your focus back to love. So, message I'm getting with these two cards together overall is, just focus on the love, focus on loving this as your self-love and being more loving towards others. And that is, just hold on only to the love. In order to shift a lot of times in order to shift a situation, and this is law of attraction, this is, just spiritual understanding, to kind of shift away from the negative thoughts and the shifting away from the negative thoughts and hanging in the negativity to really focusing on the love that you feel for this person. And that will be able to really shift quicker, help things shift quicker. But I know that this reading is timeless, so whenever you come across this message is meant for you. But I know that right now, when I'm about to publish it, we're just almost near the full moon in Scorpio. So this weekend, it'll be a full moon in Scorpio, which really digs into the depths of the darkness and the depths of our emotion, and really pulls a lot of things up. So it feels like that energy is going to be really important right now in this connection. So thank you so much for watching. I wanted to just try this, try this spread and see how it worked out. And, if anyone has any comments or suggestions on it, or would like to comment, please do so. Please like the video, or dislike if you don't like the video. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel and share the video if you feel called. Also, I will put all my information below for personal readings and for the other things that I do. So thank you so very much for watching, and I hope that this message assists you on your path, and I love you all. Namaste.